Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Canton, Georgia, which is a city and northern suburb that has been growing pretty fast here in the North Atlanta area. So Canton is pretty full of character. There's actually a lot of things to see. And if you're curious about Canton and the population, demographics, politics, real estate, what is there to do, stick around because I'm going to give you a deep dive. My name's Allison and my partner Jennifer and I help people buy or sell real estate in the Atlanta area. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out today. Go ahead and call or text the number on the screen. You're gonna get Jen or I to help you get started with your search. All right, so as I said, Canton is a North Atlanta suburb located in Cherokee County. It's located about 45 minutes from downtown Atlanta, 35 minutes from Buckhead, and about 50 miles or 1 hour away from the Atlanta International Airport. As of mid-2024, Canton's population is somewhere around 38,000 people. The growth there, like I said, it's been pretty steady, and from the 2020 census in recent years, there's been a pretty good population growth, somewhere around 12%. Home values in Canton have been rising. Right now, the median property value is somewhere around $370,000, but it can go all the way up to the $440,000 range, just depending on where you're at within the city of Canton. So we've been getting a lot of questions lately about the political leanings in different parts of the Atlanta area. So Canton tends to lean significantly Republican within the voting patterns, but the residents are really a mix. There's young family, people commuting into the larger metro areas, and folks that are drawn to more of that, charming, suburban, small city feel. It's also got great access to nature, and there's also a lot of longtime locals and retirees there. Canton sits at the foothills of the North Georgia Mountain, which is part of the southern tip of the Appalachian Mountains. Canton is perfectly positioned for quick access to the mountains, which you can get to in about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on where you go. And it's only 15 minutes from Lake Altoona. So if you are a nature lover, a retiree, an outdoor enthusiast, you're gonna have access to both mountain views and water access, and that really offers a nice sweet spot. For example, the Blue Ridge Mountain is about 45 to 55 miles north, which is, again, about an hour away. You can do hiking, cabin rentals, and there's just really beautiful drives and waterfalls. Definitely worth checking out. Some of the key towns within the Blue Ridge area is, of course, Blue Ridge, Elray, and Delaney. You also have to check out Amicalola Falls State Park. It's about 33 miles or 45 minutes away from Canton. It has one of the tallest waterfalls in the Southeast, really quite beautiful. Make sure you have some stamina for the hike up to it. And then southeast is just the gateway to the Appalachian Trail. So lots of hiking, and we can't forget the Chattahoochee National Forest, which begins just north of Canton, and it has gorgeous trails, wildlife, and again, really just great scenic views. So let's go back to Lake Altoona. So that's about 10 to 50 miles south. It's about a 15 to 20 minute drive, and it's one of the closest, largest lakes to Canton. And of course, in Lake Altoona, apologies, I'm getting new windows right now. Just trying to keep it real with you guys. Of course, you're gonna have access to boating, fishing, camping, swimming, hiking, all those types of things. And there's also Red Top Mountain State Park and Old Rope Mill Park, really just gorgeous parks all around. Okay, so let's talk about what it's like to live and what there is to do in Canton. So you're gonna find a lot of historic buildings. There is a downtown with a charming main street, locally owned shops and restaurants. And in terms of the homes there, you're gonna find a mix, really, craftsman style and traditional homes. There are a lot of newer townhomes and 55 and up adult communities going up. The townhomes tend to be a little bit closer to that downtown area if you want to be, closer to the action. There's also Etowah River Park, which is this large scenic park with trails, a field space, river access, amphitheater. It's kind of like going back to those mixed use communities we've talked about in our other videos. In fact, you can check out a video that we did about Halcyon and Alpharetta, just if you're looking at other areas. All right, now in Canton, there's also been a ton of growth and there's a lot of future projections as well. So Canton is located in Cherokee County, which is one of the fastest growing counties in Georgia. Outer counties in the metro Atlanta region are seeing higher growth as well compared to those inner counties, right? We've really seen just a lot more demand in these North Atlanta suburbs. So housing demand has been relatively strong in Canton, not as much as some of the other suburbs that we talk about. However, I think comparatively to other parts of the country, area, the inventory is somewhat tight depending on what you're looking for, especially in the preferred neighborhoods that are in the highly rated school districts. So in general, home values have been rising year over year, and according to the Atlanta Regional Commission, they're forecasting that Cherokee County is expected to see significant growth by 2040. So by that time, Canton will continue to be a part of that outer ring metro that really fills out the Atlanta region. All right, now I want to show you and talk about some of the best neighborhoods in Canton. So the first one is Bridge Mill. Bridge Mill is this huge community, 52 acres with family recreation, 18-hole championship golf, tennis, a massive 2-acre pool, 2 slides, 2 diving boards, splash fountain. I mean, it's just incredible, the amenities within this community. Right now, there are 18 homes listed and the prices really vary. So you can go as low as $425,000 all the way up to 1.3. Homes have sold between $364,000 all the way up to 1.6. So the median sales within this neighborhood is $672,000, and the homes are selling pretty quickly with a median days on market of about 11 days. So if you do find something you love, you have to move relatively fast. Okay, another great community is River Green. The Retreat at River Green is one of those 55 and up communities. It's pretty small. It has just 61 homes, and it's got, 16 acres of open green space. So it's really kind of connecting to that nature feel that you're hopefully looking for in the Canton area. What's awesome is that some of the homes back up to the beautiful wooded views, so you can, enjoy your peace and quiet and have that privacy right off your back deck. And again, this is part of the River Green community, which is one of the top master plan neighborhoods in Cherokee County. And there are actually still a couple new construction homes left within this community. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know and I'll send you some details. So living here, it feels like a resort, and you've got access to amazing amenities like the Lakeside Heritage Club, which is a full-on water park overlooking Legacy Lake. There's another pool over at Summer Club, and there are tennis courts, soccer fields, playgrounds, miles of trails that take you all the way to the Etowah River. And location-wise, you're just minutes from historic downtown Canton, and you've got easy access to I-75 nearby. So in this neighborhood, there are 12 homes currently listed between $375,000 and $900,000. The median list price is $692,000. Homes that have sold this year have gone between $364,000 all the way up to $1.6 million. The median price in this neighborhood is $549,000. So you're really just seeing these communities have a wide range of price ranges, which is great because, it's just going to invite all kinds of people within the community. So in this neighborhood, homes are staying on the market a little longer, about 54 days. Now, if you're looking for something more luxurious and custom, something new built, you just have to check out Argonne Ridge community. It has this pastoral living and luxury lifestyle that comes together in this distinguished community. There's only 11 properties on this picturesque landscape. So right now there are 9 remaining opportunities. And as you can see from these photos, you can really build your dream home in this stunning neighborhood. These homes have really distinctive feels, and you can draw inspiration from the European countryside. Each plan is unique and has been thoughtfully designed by the architect Forstero Designs. The lots also are quite large. They range between 2 and 4 acres, and every home is just carefully positioned to maximize your privacy and your views. They offer multiple elevations and floor plans to choose from, and you can really design a custom residence that reflects your unique, luxurious lifestyle. So as I mentioned, this is very high-end. Prices are $2.5 to $3 million, depending on what features you choose. Now, if you're moving to the area and schools are part of this consideration, it's good to know that the Cherokee County School District is one of the top performing districts in Georgia. It's known for its strong academics, low student to teacher ratios, and really a variety of programs. CCSD consistently scores above the state average on the standardized tests. Whether your child is into STEM, the arts, or planning for a future career, there's something to support what their goals are. Plus, the district really values community involvement, so families are encouraged to get involved within the school life. So these schools are going to really set your kids up for success in their career and get them college ready. So whether they're heading to college or they're going straight into a career, the district offers industry certification programs to prepare them for whatever they decide they want to do. The most highly rated public high schools in Canton are going to be Etowah, which is #1 in Cherokee County, Creekview High School, which is #2, and Sequoia High School, which is #5. You can learn more about these schools on websites like niche.com or greatschools.com. realtorsandmoms.com, where you can find details about the tests and also even read some parent reviews. The most highly rated elementary schools are Sixes Elementary, which is number 2 in the county, Hickory Flat, which is number 5 in the county, and Avery Elementary, which is number 6 in the county. So you see all of these schools are in the top 10, so you have lots of options. Canton also has great access to shopping and more dining options than they've had in the past. So the Mill on Etowah is located right along the beautiful Etowah River, and it's this really unique mixed-use space that used to be an old denim factory. Now it's been reimagined into a fun and vibrant community hub. You've got a little bit of everything here: breweries, restaurants, shops, outdoor seating, food trucks, even live music and events. It's super family friendly, and one of the biggest draws is Reformation Brewery. It's right in the middle of everything, and it's the perfect spot to just like grab a beer, a local craft beer, and just hang out. And if you want to take things a little bit more slowly, there's a beautiful walking trail along the river, so it's great for a quick stroll or just relaxing by the water with a drink in hand. Another great place to check out is the Cotton Mill Exchange on Market. So if you love antiques, home decor, or just want to have like a fun place to explore and shop, this is a must-see. It's kind of like stepping into this giant treasure trove, and you must be on the hunt. It's a massive indoor market with over 50,000 square feet and rows of vendor booths. So you're gonna find everything from vintage furniture and antiques to handmade gifts, local art, candles, signs, and a ton of home decor. The place is perfect if you're into that farmhouse, shabby chic, or even just looking for a one-of-a-kind piece to add to your home or give as a gift. And honestly, the prices are super reasonable compared to the big box stores. One thing I love is how the whole space changes with the season. So whether it's fall, Christmas, or springtime, you can find new decor and themed booths popping up all over the place. They even have a little coffee spot inside so you can sip while you shop, so that's a total bonus. In terms of the grocery stores, you're gonna have big names like Kroger or Publix. There's 4 to 5 of both of them spread throughout Canton, in Hickory Flats Commons, Woodmont Village, Riverstone Plaza, and in that gorgeous 55 and up community, Laurel Canyon Village, which I really need to do a video on that. Okay, so one of the downsides is there's no Whole Foods. In fact, the Sprouts and Trader Joe's, some of those shops that you're used to getting organic produce, they don't currently have. But they do have a Sage Green Farm, which is going to offer that organic local produce from local farmers. And of course, Canton's Farmers Market, which runs from the spring through fall in downtown Canton, is going to have a lot of great organics as well. And finally, there is an organic farm share delivery. It's called Iron Mountain Organics. I haven't met anybody that's used that, but check it out online. It's supposed to be pretty good. There are all the big name department stores. So you've got Target, Walmart, Bell, Kohl's, Nordstrom, Home Depot, Lowe's, you get it. There's access to all of those big box names that you would like to get to quickly for, convenience. So in summary, Canton offers a unique blend of small town charm, and it's a growing suburban development. You're gonna find, again, those great outdoor spaces like Etowah River and nearby trails, as well as the really cute historic downtown that's becoming a local favorite for those weekend outings. Plus, many areas in Canton benefit from the strong public schools, lower housing costs compared to, Woodstock or Alpharetta, some of those closer in Atlanta suburbs. And it has a steadily improving healthcare and retail infrastructure. But of course, it's not all perfect. As Canton grows, there is traffic congestion, like most of Atlanta, especially during rush hour. And it's become a common complaint, especially for some of the locals that are not really used to that. No public transportation options. They're extremely limited. And housing is still relatively affordable, but I wouldn't count on that for very long because prices have been rising. Some of those longtime residents that I talked about also feel like the area is losing a bit of its rural character due to the rapid development. And while it's great for families or those seeking a smaller pace, Canton might feel a little bit quiet for people that are really wanting that nightlife or diverse cultural experiences. So if you're looking for a scenic suburban lifestyle with access to Woodstock's vibrant amenities, Canton also might be a great fit. Woodstock is going to give you quick access to more shopping, dining, entertainment options while still enjoying the peaceful, scenic vibe of Canton when you go back home. Thank you so much for watching. If you're thinking about making a move to Metro Atlanta, we would love to help you. Call or text the number below and we will help you get started. Or go ahead and set up that appointment using the calendar link that's pinned in the comments.